Will Dragon Ball Sparking Zero actually be good now? Guys, like, tell me, will this game actually be good now? Let me know. Let me know. We've got news about these patch notes, and I'm gonna say this. I'm just joking around because this game is good. I do have fun with the game for what it is. Do I play it as often as I thought I would? No. It's really the game, the way the game set up, the mechanics and the cheese that's within the game is what makes it not good. But overall, it's a decent game. There's still a lot of things missing, and I will make videos on those like I have been, because there's still a lot of stuff missing. But in today's video, it's actually a dub. We're actually talking positively about the game. I'm gonna try my best not to say anything negative. So that's great. And if you guys do not know my channel, my name is Glad. I cover Dragon Ball Sparking Zero content. I would like to actually play the game more, but with these new updates, these new patches coming out, you'll probably start seeing a lot more gameplay on my channel rather than me just talking. But that's neither here nor there. Today, I'm going to be looking at some of this stuff that I'm a little late to. You guys may have seen it already. If there's anything that I missed, I would love for you guys to let me know what you guys think, or is there anything that you would love to still be fixed or changed? Because it's baby steps. A lot of these patches will gradually get. I'm glad they're actually doing something now, but we do have to take into account that it may take longer than we would like to get everything that we want to be fixed. And not everything has to be fixed. As long as the game is somewhat more balanced, it'll make it more enjoyable for the overall player base. So what I have here is my guy, Dr. Love YouTube. You guys go check him out on his channel. He actually wrote out some of the nerfs and buffs that are within this patch. Now, again, a lot of you guys probably already know this, but this is my first time seeing it. So here we go. So nerfs: every move that gives instant spark has increased by 1 skill count. I kind of mess with that. I actually kind of like that. False courage also costs 1 more skill. Ooh. Thank you. That helps with the Dr. Gero and 19 spammers. Of course, they can still do weird things like the whole up and down thing and their key not being taken away by doing that. But the whole false courage thing definitely helps with them not spamming their grab so much. So I'm in love with that. Now, would it hurt other characters that don't spam as much that uses false courage? Yeah, that's where it'll hurt those characters that do have it. That don't really have any spam or cheesy tactics. It's gonna hurt to use those guys. But I think all in all, the nerfs that we have so far are a win, personally. Buffs: Saiyan Spirit costs 1 less skill count. I'm not, I don't really have anything bad to say about Saiyan Spirit. I think it's a decent skill. If you guys say otherwise and you guys think it should have just stayed the same, let me know. But I think Saiyan Spirit losing 1, I don't really have too much of an opinion on that. Cool. Other After Image Strike still costs 3 skill counts. Still no word on key sickness. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest, because we all know when After Image Strike hit the streets, when After Image Strike became like one of the OP cheesy tactics, a lot of people had issues with it, but I think as time went on, people started figuring out how to beat it, which is very simple. Now you just have to, you kind of have to spam Ki Blast, which is another cheesy thing in itself, but you have to spam Ki Blast or just keep your distance away from After Image Strike abusers until it's gone. But the fact that they still didn't nerf it, I think it should take one extra skill count if they have an After Image Strike ability, personally. Now, here's the thing though, when it comes to After Image Strike, I think the stronger characters that use it, like Super Saiyan Vegeta that has it, I feel like they should be the ones to get the extra skill count. And then characters like Krillin, personally, because he's like a DP level 3 character, I think it should be 3. So that's me personally, but if everybody does have to go up 1 skill count eventually, like at some point if they do nerf it, that will be ideal, honestly. But them not nerfing that, a lot of people are gonna hate that. I'm not the biggest fan, but at this point, personally, I haven't had an issue with After Image Strike when I do get online. I haven't got online recently, but every time I go against somebody that abuses it, I haven't had the worst issue with it like I did when it first hit the streets. Still no word on key sickness. Now that's something I've been saying since the game came out. Like, why do we not have key sickness? Honestly, if we had key sickness, there will be no reason to increase the instant spark skills, because that would deter people if they knew that every time they do instant spark, and if they don't kill the person or they don't do the damage that they want to do using an instant spark, if they knew that they got key sickness right after that, there'll be a lot more thinking that they have to go through, because they're like, oh damn, if I don't get this person after I do this, I'm fucked. Like, I'm gonna get my ass beat, because then I won't be able to charge. My key will take forever to come back. Personally, I think key sickness should have been a thing from the get-go. That would solve a lot of problems with the game, personally. So I don't know why they don't just implement this. Maybe it's a bigger issue behind the scenes for developing. For whatever reason, they didn't want to do it, and now that people are bringing it up, maybe it's a lot harder to fix that or add that into the game, and it would take a lot more time than they would like to. But I think key sickness should definitely have been a thing from the very beginning. Now, for some of the other things that were added, I think I got it in here. Yeah, here we go. So another cool thing, a lot of this doesn't really pertain to what I'm going to use, or well, not a lot of it, but some of the things don't really matter to me, because I don't really play couch co-op anymore, although that was how we played the game back in the day with my cousins, my family, friends. Couch co-op was amazing, and there are still kids nowadays that got this game, but they have no way to play their brothers, their sisters, their cousins, their family. So it's great to hear that there will be more maps for split screen, because before you could only do hyperbolic time chamber, which was a big bummer when we found that out before the game came out. So them adding new maps is amazing. We love that. And then the other thing, Super Gogeta, or Z Gogeta, now has a tan. I honestly didn't really pay attention too much. I didn't realize that he was this bright, so I didn't really have a problem with it. But apparently there's going to be other characters as well that will be getting some sort of a update to their model, so I guess we'll be on the lookout for that as well. So do you guys like the one they came out with, or do you like the tan version? I think the tan version does fit the game a little bit better, whereas this one, it looks like somebody just turned up the brightness on the camera settings, and this is what they came out with. And then going back to this, when it comes to like the menu of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, this was something I've always had an issue with. A lot of people had an issue with how this was set up from the very beginning. Like, so I think I even have a video about the menu somewhere, like near the beginning or like before the game coming out. I actually brought it up. Let's see. Oh yeah, fixed character selection and menu screen in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Yeah, I actually made a video on that before the game even came out. So I'm glad they're actually listening to people. I mean, it took them 3 months to get to it, but the fact that they're actually doing it, I'm happy. So as you can see, what it looks like what they're going to be doing is you select the character, like on Tenkaichi 3, Tenkaichi 2, whatever. You select the character, and then you see all their forms under that character. So now the character selection screen is going to be a lot less cluttered. It's going to be a lot it'll be a lot faster to select who you actually want, because I don't know about you guys, but when I'm playing DP battle, I'm trying to create my squad, or even like player match with friends. The fact that there's a timer, especially for player match, the fact there's a timer to select the characters, they don't give you a lot of time, and you're like scrambling trying to create your full squad, and then by the time the time is over, the time is up, you end up picking a character you don't want, or you don't fill out your team in time. And yeah, so you guys get, I'm pretty sure it's happened to everybody. So the fact that they did this is going to be amazing. So now you can just select, I don't know, mid Goku, and it'll have Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, then N will have 3, and so on and so forth. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm glad it will now be less cluttered. This is something I wanted from the very beginning. Sucks that it came out so late, but it's great that it is a thing, or it's going to be a thing now. Now, I don't think there's really anything else. This video doesn't have to be long. There's still a lot of things that people are wanting. Let's see what this guy says. Sparking Zero patch is expected to come before Xmas, which will include a more organized character selection screen, new stages for split screen mode, as some character models will get updated. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't cover up like every issue that people are having. I think I think it is smarter that they're like doing a few nerfs and a few buffs here and there, because if they just give us everything, if they fix everything like the way we, I guess everybody wants it to be, then I feel like new problems would arise. The game would be broken in a whole different way. So I guess I don't like it completely, but them slowly adding things, fixing things, changing things is probably the best way to go, just to see how we react to it and how we play with these new patches. So like I said earlier in the video, a dub is a dub. I know a lot of us have been negative. I personally think on my channel I've been more on the constructive criticism side. Although I know my titles can be a little iffy, a little weird. But if you actually watch my videos, I like to give more constructive criticism than rather just saying, "Oh, this is ass. This game is horrible. Never play this game." I don't do that. I don't do that. But yeah, that is really it, guys. Are you guys excited for these patches? Do you think they should have patched more this time around? Do you think they're going in the right direction? You guys let me know. I would love to debate or just talk about it in the comments with you. So see you guys all in the next video. If you want to see more stuff like this, you know what to do. Peace.